There's no finish. This is my best. I know you like them. And this one to go with mine. That my blue leggings. And this one I'm going to wear it. This is my friend. This yes. Very good. I mean, you left the comfort of your home, went all the way to the market to buy these cheap clothes. I mean, take a look at these clothes, no names. You should be buying clothes like Fendi, Versace, you know, all those big. Forget what I'm wearing today. Forget what I'm wearing. I just decided to be calm. You know how I buy my things. You know how I take my time to select my clothes. Onyinye, you are stupid. You are very, very stupid. Let me ask you, do you know how much I bought these clothes you are referring to as cheap materials? I don't blame you. I don't just blame you. You don't blame me. My sister, if you don't know, say you don't know. So at least I will help you. Next time, when you are ready, I mean when you have enough money, tell me. I will take you to the market. Somewhere where you can get expensive. They're not these rags. Onyinye, do you know your problem? Poverty. Stinking poverty. Mama. Yes. You and I know your family. I know where you came from. I know that you hardly feed 2 square meal. You hardly eat 2 times daily. Let me ask you a question, Madam Superior. When was the last time you changed your wardrobe? No! Let me finish. And when was the last time you went to the market to get a dress? Hey. I ask you, even one dress. Akata, are you insulting me? Because I'm trying to bring you up to my level, to my standard, so that we can be on the same page. Agatha, shut up your mouth. You are still there asking me questions. Now leave my house. I said leave my house! Out! I said leave here! I'm only trying to help you. Hold your paper, please. I'm not allow somebody to give you good advice. Onyinye, Mama, leave whatever you are doing. Go to the market and buy me something to prepare soup tonight. I have the money. Mama, how much is this? 490 naira. What's for? For soup items. Buy ice fish, 100 naira. Cocoyam, 40 naira. Pepper, dry one, 20 naira. Maggi, 10 naira. Vegetable, oha, 50 naira. Mom, what kind of nonsense is this? Eh? What kind of nonsense is this? You are sending me, a big girl, to the market. A big girl, well recognized in this village. Yeah, see her. I want to buy cocoyam, 50 naira. Pepper, 10 naira. Vegetable. And the other nonsense you mentioned. Mama, why are you degrading my personality? Why? Bia, Onyinye. Omu abu nnegi, kitu pulego nani. Eh? Onyinye. What are you talking about? You and I know that this family don't have money. We are poor. Mama, you're not poor. You count yourself and the remaining family member of yours. Onyinye is not poor. See me standing here, I'm a rich girl. Onyinye Chuku, I come with riches. Go, Mama. Next time, when you want to go to the market to buy this your food stuff with this chicken change of yours. Please, go by yourself. I'm gonna miss it in one.
Baby, you are so sweet. No, man. Hey, you are too sweet. You know, I've never seen any girl as sweet as you.
Ah, so you are cheating on me, Medj?
Ah, no, how can you talk like that?
Because you just said it now.
No, it's not true.
You just said you've not seen any girl as sweet as I am. That means you're cheating.
That's not true. That's a slip of tongue, you know. Let me tell you something. It's either you or no other girl.
Are you sure?
Very sure. Hey!
Okay, let me believe you.
You have to believe me.
So, what of the money I asked you for?
Yes, that's true. I remember you asked me for some money. Why don't we share this? You hold on to this while I keep this.
Baby, but I asked for 3,000. You're just giving me 1,000.
I know. The thing is, I don't have enough money on me now, okay? But a friend of mine who is owing me is getting me money. So as soon as he comes, I will give you the money and even more. In fact, I will use money to spoil you.
You don't touch them now.
It's not like
when
that.
When the time comes now, will you remember somebody like me?
God dress him. Oh, more woman, Jenna, you don't know.
Okay, no problem.
All right, darling. I want to be on my way now. I'm rushing somewhere. Hey! You don't know, man.
Don't go agree. Just know those girls.
Me, when you are here, I will not chase any other girl again. But we ain't no. I'll see you later. All right.
What did I just hear you call me?
My baby, are you not my baby?
Your baby. Do you know me before? Have we met?
Of course we have met. Are you not Cynthia? The one that came back from Benin. I know you very well and I know you're a good girl.
You mean I'm a good girl?
A very good girl and a very beautiful girl. That's why I like you.
You like me?
A lot. I've not found the mouth to tell you, but I'm telling you now.
Thank you.
And I will, I would love for you to pay me a visit soonest.
Visit you?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
You know now.
I will come.
That's my baby.
So tell me, if I come, what will you give me?
Anything you want is available there. Fried chicken, roasted beef, barbecue fish, stock fish, anything, assorted kinds of wine, champagne, I'm a big boy, yo. Forget the fact that I'm in this village. I will take care, I will clean your skin.
I will come.
I will take care of you. My name is Meche. Meche ni titi. Meche nwe 11. I will finish you with baffles. I will clean you. In fact, let me start from now. You see, I would not want you to trek under this hot sun anymore. So you just take this for your transport. And when you come, I'll give you more. Baby Ako! Hey! Wow!
Come here. Mechi, come here. Where is the money you took from my room? Amechi, give me that money. Give me that money before I do something nastier than what I did to Ife Yunwa. Give it to me.
Chineke. Papa, you fought with a woman. Papa, as old as you are, you brought yourself down to fight with a woman, Papa. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Amechi, give me my money. You are very stupid.
I'm not very stupid.
Give me that money now.
I don't have your money, Papa. Go into your room and search for your money properly where you have kept it. And stop disturbing my life. Ayomi, Biko.
Amechi, I am giving you just 1 hour. Only 1 hour. 1 hour to give me that money back. Give it back to me.
Enough of this, Biko. What kind of insult is this? Because of ordinary 4,000 naira. That's why you're ranting and disturbing the whole place. 4,000 naira. Because I'm still here with you in the village of where? Very soon I will travel to Abuja and make money. Can we get Balia Maka change 4,000 Nezuri Juegone Wanini Maya?
Amechi, you said you did not take any money from my room. Eh? No, you did not take money from my room. How did you know that I am looking for 4,000 naira?
I just guessed. I just guessed and
Amechi, I want you to guessingly go and bring that money back to me.
Else what, Papa? Else what? I can stop insulting me, Maka 4,000 naira. Stop insulting. I mean, I'm bigger than that too. Every time you stop someone.
Amechi took my money. Amechi took my 4,000.
Hello, Meche. I want to see you. How can you talk like this now? You know I'm missing you. What? You're traveling. To where? This evening? To where? Lagos. Yes, I remember. You said he's owing you 1 million. Okay, he asked you to come and collect it. Okay, so when are you coming back now? Next week, cha. It's far. Just that I'm missing you now. Come back. Okay, I've heard you. Okay, bye-bye.
Baby! Hey!
Havana.
My sister, fine.
Hey,
how is Amechi, your boyfriend?
Annie. He's fine, though. He traveled to Lagos.
Lagos. And if I may ask, when did Savannah Hotel becomes Lagos?
Savannah Hotel. I don't understand. What do you mean?
Well, let me tell you. As I was coming back, I saw Amechi with that girl that returned from Benin. They were walking hand in hand into the hotel. They were even kissing each other.
No. Amechi, it's not possible now.
You don't believe me, right? It's all right. Go there and see for yourself.
Could it be that Amechi is in a hotel with another girl? Did he really lie to me that he was traveling to Lagos and he did not travel? I must find out.
Mama.
hope you like the chicken.
It's sweet.
I told you I can afford anything you need. Name it and I'll give it to you.
I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Do you really mean I'm beautiful?
Negodonia, you are not just beautiful.
Me?
You are more than beautiful.
Eh?
I'm telling you.
Then I must be a lucky girl. Yeah.
Of course. Do you know the one that turns my head around?
What?
You see, on this bed, you are very sweet. Hey! Idiot!
Hey, I'm fancy.
I'm fancy. Like I can America.
I want to ask you something like that.
Go.
I don't really know you. Who are you? Tell me. What do you do for a living?
Okay, that's true. Let me tell you who I am. My name is Amechi.
You told me before, I remember.
They call me Meche. 188, 183. Oh, boy. I used to live in London.
London?
But if the snow falls there all the time and it's very cold, I'm very allergic to cold, so I now relocated to Abuja.
Wait, you are going back to Abuja? Hey, if you go back to Abuja, what will be my fate?
Not to worry. Who is that?
It's the reception. I'm so done.
Hey, well, I'm coming. Idiot.
So this is the Lagos to you are going to?
No.
Eh?
I can explain honestly.
Explain what? And you? What I do with my boyfriend? Eh? Should be the one asking you that? Why you let to stop me?
Wait, see, it's not like you will injure her. Hey!
I don't have one single cloth, one, to wear for this traditional marriage. And me, I must attend. I must attend. Onine must attend. I don't know if Adora will borrow me one of her clothes again. Because the last one she borrowed me, I had a problem with her because I didn't handle it well. What do I do?
What happened to your face?
I had an Okada accident, Papa.
Where were you going to?
On my way coming home.
From where?
Oh, why are these questions now?
Amechi, because I don't believe you. I don't simply believe anything that you tell me. But anyway, that is by the way. Where is my money? Where is the 4,000 naira that you stole from my room? Where is it? Where?
Papa, do you know you are a very wicked man? Do you know you are heartless? Do you know you are very, very heartless? Your son, your only child, had an accident and this happened to him. And the only sorry you can tell him is to demand for money that has been forgotten, Okuya.
No, wait. Amechi, which money is forgotten? No, I don't understand you. Which money? My 4,000 naira. My 4,000 naira is now forgotten money. You lie. You lie, you hear? Anyway. That is beside the point. What did you do with the money?
It's not important.
Huh?
Show me that idiot! Go show me that idiot! Come on, show me that idiot that falsified between you and that boy. Show me! Where is it? It's again. This one. Give one.
Mohammed, give one. What did I do?
Why did you tell that boy to beat up my daughter?
Tell which boy to beat up which
And give her this one. Get it, come here.
Is that what she told you? Nobody did anything to her. What did you tell your mother? Eh?
Can't you talk? You told me that he ordered the boy to beat you up.
Hey!
You're keeping quiet.
This girl was beaten up by her fellow girl. I was with her in the hotel and she barged in and began fighting that girl. And she did this to her. Look at my own face. Can't you see what they did to me? And she came and lied to you, Ikweta.
Mama, is it true? Where is your... Answer me!
You did with you.
Oh, so you are the one that has been squandering my money with my son. Eh? What is your name?
You fought your fellow girl because of a man. An idiot that a fool that stays in this village, roaming about, doing nothing.
Hey! Don't insult me, oh madam. Don't try it. Don't ever try to call me a fool and an idiot in this village.
Shut up!
Don't call me a fool in my father's
Don't talk to my mother like that.
Hey! Just look at you. Look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Oh, good for nothing.
Oh, good for you. I won't. Like father, like son.
Amechi, go inside.
It's okay now.
Amechi,
It's okay now.
Amechi, get inside.
If you fall, don't have the one that puts you.
Amechi, look, don't let me fall down.
Fall now.
Amechi, go inside. Amechi, I got you. Amechi, go inside. Go inside.
NK baby. NK baby. Really? How now?
What brings you to my house?
I have something very important to discuss with you. Let's just go inside.
As you can see, I'm going out now. I can't go back to the house.
Okay. NK, you know you're my best friend. In this whole village, there is no other friend I have except you. You know, despite the fact that you don't come to my house, but that doesn't stop us from being friends.
Yes, I know.
NK, there's this traditional marriage I want to attend next weekend.
Oh, and you want me to go with you? You know that will not be possible. My parents will not allow me to go with you.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
So why are you telling me?
I want you to borrow me that your dress. That fine one. That one that is shining. That one.
Which of my dress?
That one your brother brought for you now. That one you showed me that day. That bucha dress.
Oyinye, are you okay? That I should borrow you a new cloth my brother bought for me for my birthday? I cannot though, please. A cloth I have not even worn for the first time. Wow.
Enki, you know you are my best friend though. You are the only friend I have in this village. If I don't ask you for this dress, who will I ask? Is it those other wicked girls? It's only you I can ask. Moreover, won't you be happy if they come out and tell you that, your friend Oyin baby was representing in that traditional marriage today? And you know the best thing? It is good that you've not worn the dress at all.
Okay.
Onyinye, if you want to go to an occasion and look good, go to the market and get yourself in good clothes. I cannot give you my own, please. I can't.
Okay, you're my friend. You know how nice I am to you. Biko. Just help me with the dress. It's just once I'll wear it. If I finish, I'll return it. We're very good friends.
Onyinye, I cannot give you now. That is my birthday clothes. I can't give it to you. It's not possible. It's not possible, please. If you don't have any other thing to say,
NK now. NK, you know we are very good friends. We are very good friends.
Oh, yeah, please.
I'm your best friend.
I cannot give you. It's not possible.
NK, listen. Onyinye had the guts to insult me. Just because I went to borrow clothes from her. Clothes, so I just said let me be humble. Just be humble and borrow small clothes from her. She had the guts to insult me because I just brought myself down to go and meet her to collect some clothes from her. And she insulted me. The annoying part is that those clothes are even cheap clothes, common clothes, very cheap. Hey. Anyway, don't worry. Don't worry. Opanoboda, we will be here and you will see what Onyinye will become. You will see me. That is when Onyinye steps out. When I step out, you will see clothes and you will shut up. I was just trying to be humble. Just clothes. Common clothes. Welcome.
Is your mother at home?
She went to the market.
I said she went to the market. Your mother went to the market. And you are sitting here doing nothing. She went to the market to buy something, to cook. You, Onyinye, will still eat out of what she has gone to buy. Okay? Hey, you should be ashamed of yourself. Stop this, your stubbornness. Useless girl.
Hey! What is it? What is it? What have I done to you? What is your own?
Am I the one you're talking to like this?
Ba.
Eh? I can see something is really wrong with your head. Look at you. You're not even ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
Look around this village and see how other daughters take care of their mother, pamper their mother, including my own daughter. Let me repeat myself. Be warned. Be warned before you put yourself in trouble.
Then go home and mind your daughter. Auntie Teri, what is it? Go home and mind your daughter and leave me alone. Should I beg you? Should I beg you? Happen no mas. Does it mean my mother had told her something about me? You are not my problem. Kechi insulted me. Onyinye Chukwu, you insulted me. Adi, wow. Fine girl, no pee. You have pimples, but your pimples fit. See all these pimples on your face. You can't find one. No, I'm not insulting you. I know what I'm saying from my heart. These your pimples, very fine. I've been begging you since now. I've sang all the praises in my mouth since I came here. I've been begging you. I need to attend that traditional marriage. I need to represent. I need to wear something befitting of my status. Eh? Ada, you know I cannot do without you.
Go and look for someone else, not me. I'm not giving you this time. Mba.
You said I should go and look for someone else to go.
Yes.
Who? Agata. Genegoto Okrika. Or Junwa. That's always putting on rags. Bano. You are the one that have all the designers' clothes in this village. You are the biggest girl in this village. That big one. I'm a big girl.
Big girl, my foot. You, big girl. This is how you are going around the whole village, borrowing clothes from people. What is your problem? See, let me just tell you. I am going to help you this time. But the next time you come to my house to borrow clothes from me, I will turn you down.
Adi,
You
to the bed.
And hold on. You should learn how to cut your coats according to your size. In even now, next time you cut my coat.
Adi,
So, Nkiru, this is what you do in this village. This is what you do in this village. Go to the hotel with the men. You. Is that no better kid? Is that better kid? Now you listen to me. Listen to me. Since you have decided to waste your life, I will help you do that. From now on, no more school for one term. Listen to me. Andy will be going to the farm every day except on Sunday. You heard me? Andy, listen to me. Hold on, listen to me. When you come back from the farm, you go to the slim 5 times before you eat or go to bed until you feel this tanky. You know this is that season.
Now the punishment is too much now.
You shut up. I said shut up. Don't allow me to get mad at you. Like a mother, like a daughter.
Mama, I cannot do this. Mama, I cannot do this. Mama, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. It's too much. Mama, it's too much.
You must leave my house today. Barely 3 weeks Mama sent you to come and stay with me here from Benin. You have engaged yourself into prostitution, going to hotels with men. You must leave my house.
Auntie, please, it will never happen again.
It will not happen again.
I promise you, Auntie.
It will not happen again because I've already called Mama. I know that you are coming back to stay with her today. Now get out. Get out.
Auntie, Auntie, please, no. Auntie, please, no.
Where do you think you are going?
I'm going to school.
You are going to school? Ikiru, since you have decided to be run around men in this village at this your age, I will never, I repeat, I will never spend my money again telling you in school, go in there and remove this uniform. Go to the farm. After which, you go to the slim. Remember, this tank must be filled up.
Mama. Abi. How far?
Kiru. So you are well and sound, and you have not been coming to school for some days.
You see, it's not like that. It's just that I traveled to my maternal home to see my sick grandmother. I came back yesterday.
Anyway, for your information, our exams are starting on Monday. If you like, come to school. If you don't, go to your maternal's village and stay. On exams day, I don't want anybody to ask me a question. Did you hear?
Okay.
I have something.
Something like what?
Is it true that you fought with a girl in a hotel room over a man?
As you can see, I want to rush home and fetch more water for my mother. It's getting dark.
You're not saying anything. Anyway, I take that for a yes.
Hey, Ada baby, where are you going to?
Oh, I want to go and give the dry cleaner my clothes to arrange for me, including those shoes. Even that one that I was wearing on Sunday.
Hey!
Do you like them?
Wait,
Chinyem.
Ada, wait. I don't want to steal it.
I
Just
know.
appreciate it
Thank
now.
you.
They are beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Hey! This your brother really wants to spoil you.
Before Uncle, you might not his lovely sister.
Say that,
I said, come here. What are you doing there? You are reading your books.
I saw some of my friends and they told me that our exams will be starting on Monday.
Exams. And who is taking the exams? I have told you there's nothing like school for you again in this house for 1 month. Now, go and pick bucket or gallon and go to the stream. Remember, this tank will be filled up.
Papa, please. Papa, please, now, people save me.
Okay, Loka, you heard me.
Papa, people, no. Papa, people, no.
Mama, I will talk to your father to forgive you. But you must promise me that you'll be a changed person.
Mama, I promise to be a changed person. I swear to God, I will never do it again. You just have to talk to him. But let me just rush and fill up this thing.
No. Come back. Go in and rest. I will talk to your father. He's my husband.
Mama, I should go in and rest.
Go in and rest. It's okay.
Oh? It's you that said I should rest. Oh.
Go in and rest. It's okay.
Papa, please forgive me.
I'm so sorry. I promise to change. I will never do it again. I swear. I promise to be a good girl. Please forgive me.
Nah, Biko. Huh? Biko. Please forgive her. She had just promised to be a good girl. Remember that our people says, if you beat a child with the right hand, you cuddle the child with the left hand. Biko, give her a second chance. She will not do it again. Oh, Biko, forgive her.
Get up. I will give you a second chance. But if you try that nonsense again, I will not only deal with you, but I will disown you. Just look at you. I've been going around making money so that everybody in this family will be happy. And you are there messing up. Anyway, like I said, I'll give you a second chance.
Papa, thank you. I promise to change. I'll be a good girl.
People should go and get me my food. It's already late.
Oh, nine, Biko Bayalo. Go and get him his water to wash and go and get his food.
Bye. Anybody home? Who is that? It's me, oh, Mama Onyinye. Mama Onyinye. How are you? I'm fine, ma.
How are your parents?
They're fine. But they went out. My mother went to Mami Fediva's house and my father went to...
Don't worry about that. Actually, I didn't come to see them. I came to see you.
To see me? Hope there's no problem.
That is all.
Okay, Mama. Just sit.
My daughter, it's about Onyinye, your friend.
What about her? Is everything all right?
Please, I want you to talk to her as your friend.
Okay.
Did I do anything wrong to bring her into this world?
Oh, Mama.
Why is it that Onyinye cannot help me, her poor mother? Can you believe somebody came from the city to take her, a man and his wife? Even promised to train her in the university.
Okay.
Agatha, if you see the insult Onyinye gave to this man and his wife, you will ask if something is wrong with her or if she has attended any of the psychiatric hospitals. Because, Mom, help me talk to her. The family knows how much on me.
Please don't talk about that. Nothing will happen to you.
Because I'm a widow. I have no helper. Is it when I'm dead that Onyinye can be of help to me?
No, Mama. Don't talk about that. Nothing will happen to you. Okay?
Hi! Onyinye. Hi! Onyinye. Hi!
I don't just know what to say. The problem with Onyinye, my friend, is that she failed to realize her family background. She likes to hang her shoulders. She likes to keep her handbag, where her hand cannot reach. And I have been talking to her about it, but she will not listen. She will not just listen to me. But not to worry. I will still talk to her. But I just pray she will listen to me and understand. Okay?
No. Because help me talk to her. No. Please, help me talk to her. Beg her for me. Please. Thank you. My greetings to your parents if they comes back.
Onyinye, what is wrong with this girl? What have I not told her? To cut her coat according to her size. But she will not listen. Look at her poor mama. I've actually got to her, but she listens.
Oh, Agatha, don't tell me you left your house under this hot sun to come here to tell me this nonsense. This hot afternoon.
Wait, did you call what I was telling you nonsense? Eh? I came to tell you that your mother came to our house complaining to me about your bad attitude. That I should come to talk to you as your friend. And you opened this thing you called mouth to say that I'm talking nonsense. Let me ask you, are you trying to tell me that your mother that came to complain to me was equally talking nonsense? What wrong did I do? No, tell me. What wrong did I do? That one useless headmaster from one local school and the useless woman that calls herself his wife, calls herself the headmistress also, they came to this house asking me to follow them to the city with their empty promises, fake promises, promising to train me in the university. Simple question. Where would they get the money to feed me, clothe me, and make me look like the big girl that I'm supposed to? Not supposed to be. Make me look like the big girl that I am. Talk more of training me in the university. You know, at times, I see you to be a fool. Hey. Shimo. Hey. Moa. A fool. A big fool for that matter. Because you don't know what you're doing. Something has actually gone wrong with your head. Let me ask you one important question. That family that came here to rescue you from this poverty that you refuse, do you know them before? Have you been to their house to know if they are poor or rich? It is simple. It is simple. The Bible says it. By their fruit you shall know them. Wait. Don't tell me this is what you came all the way to talk about. Moreover, darling, it is my life. My own life. I will live it. Live it the way I want it. If you don't have any other thing to say, I'm inside. Ha! Onyinye! What is wrong with this girl? What has come over her? Hey! Mama, I'm of all that people. Eh? Please now, eh? I've been begging you. I know you are the only one that can do this for me. Please now, Pico. Oh, I know you can do it for me.
I don't understand you. You wanting to go to the city for a house help job. Because it's my business.
Okay, let me break it down for you. You know your father is a retired commissioner of police. He knows people. I know he knows people. People with lots of money, connections, people that matters, rich people. I just want you to talk to him. Just talk to him small. Talk to him on my behalf. Let him talk to one of those his rich friends. Let me go and stay with them in the city. Even if it's to be their house girl, I don't mind. At least it will give me, that room to connect with these rich people. And I can even get a rich husband from there.
So that's your problem.
The only problem I have in this world.
So. And
I know you can do it for me.
Okay. I'll talk to my dad about it.
Hey!
We go to plan.
I want to start so that the message can enter from my head to my toe. Continue.
Wait. Sit down.
I'm overjoyed.
Sit down first.
I'm sitting.
Queen, I am going to talk to my dad about it. And if he accepts to help you, Onyinye, if you get to the city, you behave yourself. You behave yourself, or Onyinye.
Ada, why are you talking like this now?
Go and put me into trouble, no.
Why are you talking like you know me, we've been friends since childhood. Forget all these village people, they just interpret my kindness for stupidity. Just because I'll just bring myself low and I'll just go and borrow small clothes from these people, they'll just misinterpret me. You know me, I'm a very good girl.
You, Onyinye, a good girl. Except you changed yesterday. Oh. You need to change. Oh.
But from now on, change till I get to the city. Mama. You said you wanted to see me.
Yes. Come and sit down. I want you to go to Uncle Owakwe. Tell him that we will be having visitors a day after tomorrow.
Visitors, quoi? What for? I mean, what are they coming for? Who are they?
Some people are coming to ask for your hand in marriage.
More. Coming to ask for my hand in marriage. Just like that. And you are just telling me.
That is what I am telling you now.
Is that how you are supposed to tell me? Mama? Is that the way you are supposed to tell me? Anyway, who are these people that are coming to ask for my hand in marriage?
Mazi Udemba's son, Udoka.
Mazi Udemba's son. Udoka. The one that sells electrical parts at Ike Kulobia.
Hey, Mom. Thank God you know him. He's the one coming.
Mama, are you alright?
Eh?
Yes. What do you take me for? No, I'm asking you. What do you take me for? A cheap article that anyone would just walk into this compound and buy. Mama, I'm disappointed in you.
Onyinye, why are you talking like this? That boy is a good person. And he has money. One clinker gonna see, he has money. Don't you see the new house he is building?
Which house? Mama, which house? Is it that thing you call house? 6 rooms and parlor. Something all these rich men will just ordinarily give to their security men as their house. That is what you call house. Okay, Mama, can't you go do game? If you call that thing a house, what will you call all these mansions built by commissioners, ministers, presidents of this country, even local government chairmen? What will you call them? Mama, pico. Let me not use my ears and hear that thing again. Mba! Discussion over. Hey!
So, what will I tell them if they come?
Mama, tell them not to bother to come. Because if they come, they will be disappointed.
Hey!
Mama!
Hey! Chineke!
Adore. This friend of yours, is she the one that visits this house always?
Yes, Daddy.
Okay. How far do you trust her?
See, Daddy, Onyinye is a very good girl. The only problem is that she comes from a very poor family. And you know she needs to take care of her poor mom. So if we have to help her in any little way we can, let's just help her, please.
It's all right. Let me see what I can do. Hello, Chief Donatus. there? How are your family? Yes. We are fine, my dear. Sometime you told me that you need a hand's help. Yes, yes. Yes, there's one available now. She's a friend to my daughter. A nice girl. Yes. I'm from a very good family. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Yes, when I come to Abuja, we will see. Yes. Adora.
Yes, Daddy.
Tell your friend to see me.
Thank you so much, Daddy. I'll go and get her right away. Right now.
I hope you're happy.
Yeah.
Young girl, I don't know you too well. I did what I did because of my daughter. I've been seeing two of you together as friends. And Chief Donatus is a very good friend of mine. That is why I invited you and your mother to talk to you in the presence of your mother. Because Chief Donatus is my friend. I don't want you to draw my name to the mud. When you get there, be a good girl. If you do, everything you need, you will get. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. I promise I will be a good girl.
Get up. No. Get up. Get up.
Thank you. God bless you.
Get up.
Thank you, sir.
Don't worry.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Adore. Get them something different.
Thank you, sir.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Just be a good girl.
Well, first of all, we are three good friends. I'm very grateful for them. Thank you very much.
It's okay, Chief Donatus. What are friends for?
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I appreciate so much. Young girl. Hello?
Sir, ma.
What is your name?
Onyinye Chukwu. Yes, ma.
It's okay. You're welcome.
Thank you, ma.
Welcome to my home again.
Thank you, ma.
Just feel relaxed. This is your new home.
Thank you, ma.
Try as much as you can to be humble. Okay. Anything you need, I'll provide it for you.
I'm very humble. Very, very humble. Thank you.
Come, let me show you. See your room. Yeah. Oh, thank God. It's okay, really well. Yes, because it's good. It's very, very well. It's kind of high, so right. Thank God. Yes, I did. Take this money, go to the market and buy things that we use for salad. And also take one of the cars. So that you'll be very fast, okay? What is it? Any problem?
I don't know how to drive.
Oh, really? Sweetheart, what are we going to do about it?
Veronica, once you ask me for everything, it's not your driving school.
It's okay. You see, when you take this 4,000, take this for taxi. The taxi that will take you to the market, that same taxi is going to bring you back to the house. Then buy the salad, the condiments for salad. Okay? By tomorrow, I am going to arrange for somebody that will help teach you how to.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
One more thing. From now, I don't want to hear madam from you. From now onwards, refer to me as mom. Okay?
Hi. Thank you, Mom. Sorry. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Daddy. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you.
Just make sure you clean the whole place. Make the house very neat.
Don't worry. I will clean everywhere. Up and down. I'll make sure everywhere is looking good.
It's okay. Go and come back very fast, okay?
That's
It's okay, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, Amechi, I called you here to find out from you what you want to do with your life. Because Amechi, you have refused to go back to school, to finish your education, which is what I would have wanted you to do. But you said no. Nekenegi, the only thing you know how to do is to roam around the entire village, sleeping with small girls, drinking alcohol, cigarettes, and even possible Igbo. Let me ask you, Amici, is this how you are going to be useful to yourself, to me, your father, to your community, to your country, Amici?
Well, Papa, thank you for the wonderful questions and the insults you used to garnish them. No problem. But if you ask me this question 100 times, I will still give you the same answer I have always given you.
Which is?
Which is that I want to go to Abuja. Papa, I need connection. I need to go and make big money. And I need some money on my own to help me go through this and facilitate the mission.
Fine. I want you to even get out of this village.
Good.
So, tell me, the money you are asking for, how much is it?
Just a little amount of money that will not even take so much stress to raise. And I'll be out of your face and go and make something out of my life. Only 2.5 million naira. That's what we are waiting for.
Eh? 2.5
million. So.
In Ezoshi. Amechi. In Ayala. Where do you want me to get this kind of money from?
Papa, you may not have it cash, but you have something worth that amount.
Which is?
The land. All those lands you forcefully took away from Ifeanyi, I sell one of them. Just one. And you give me money and I'll get out of this village and become somebody.
Amechi, you know what I went through to get this land from her.
Papa, go through the same things to sell the land and raise the money. Go through the same thing and sell the land. Give me the money, I'll go and become somebody. When I get rich, I'll come back and buy you as many plots of land as you can afford. And I've heard all these things. Never answer the question. Hey!
Amechi, that is 2 million naira. I know you requested for 2.5 million, but I was only able to get 2 million. I sold one of the land.
Toy! Baba, you have done it all. If we get it now, by the time I go to Abuja and come back, you will experience change.
It's okay. It depends on the kind of change you are talking about.
Papa, this change is for good. I will transform your life. You see this land you sold? I am going to multiply it by 10 when I come back for you. I promise you that. Not to worry, let me keep it in my room first. Thank you very much. Of course I do. I don't just need any room. I need your most expensive room, luxury room.
Okay, sir. Please fill this form.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Right, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, so help me get the bags.
Okay, no problem, sir. Have a nice day, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you. Wow, such a lovely place. Now let the work begin. Oops!
Everybody wants to belong. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong. You have to belong. Everybody wants to belong.
Look at this one. It will be nice on you. And this is a good one.
Yeah, I would have loved to go with this one, but I don't want to buy actually. I need car for hire, a beautiful car I can hire.
Wow. For hire?
Yeah.
If you're looking for car for hire, we just have only one left, which is this one.
This one? Yes. Okay, let me inspect it.
You like it?
Yeah, it's actually nice. Okay, I'll go for this one.
I see. Sorry, sir. If you actually want to go for this, then you follow me to the office so you can sign some documents.
Oh, great then. Lead the way.
Onyinye, come.
Yes,
I know you'll be surprised, but actually, that's why I called you. I called to let you know that me and my husband will be traveling next tomorrow to UK.
Next tomorrow?
Yes, we're going to UK and we're going to be away for 6 months.
6 months?
Relax yourself, don't worry. And I'm handing over this house to you. The entire property, the cars, everything. I am keeping them under your custody. I want you to take care of everything. Till we come back, okay?
Yes, Mommy.
One more thing. I don't want strangers in my house. I don't want anybody to tell me that they are seeing strange faces in my house.
That is not a problem, Mommy. Nobody will come in here.
Don't worry yourself. You may be thinking how you're going to take care of yourself, but I'm going to give you enough money that you're going to use for your upkeep. Take care of yourself, buy more salad, good food, and one more thing. On my way back, I am going to shop for you.
Wow, really? Oh, thank you, Mommy. Thank you so much.
It's okay, my baby. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, you're not going to lack. You're going to cook. You're going to buy a dress,
Yes,
buy good shoes,
Yes, mommy.
and I'll still buy for you.
Thank you, mommy. Thank you very much.
It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me return to what I was doing upstairs. Okay. Thank you very much, mommy.
It's okay. I'll soon join you.
Okay. Mr. Tony, I've heard everything you said. You said you want me to be your girlfriend, right?
Yes, in fact, I have plans to love you. If you say yes to my proposal right now, I will marry you the next minute.
Can I ask you a very important question?
Sure, go ahead.
What do you do for a living?
I work with the insurance company. Right now, we're on the field as a marketer.
Wait. A marketer?
Yep.
As in the ones that walk under the sun looking for customers?
For now, but by God's grace, I will hit the sky.
Well, Mr. Tony, the best thing you should have done for yourself is to ask me if I'm interested before bringing me to this God-forsaken place. And to make it worse, you don't even have a car. I had to ride you all the way to this place in my own car. I mean, who does that? Matter of fact, I don't hang around people who work in an insurance company. I chill with sons of presidents, governors, senators, and most importantly, I want you to know, most importantly, I'm actually friends with the son of the president of London. You don't expect me to bring myself down to hang around people like you? Well, I am not interested. You are not class enough for me. Excuse me. Oh, unless I forget. Take this 200 naira. Use it for your transportation. I'm sure you can find your way home.
Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong. You have to belong. Everybody wants to belong. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong. Walk like you say you get money, and you have to dey blow for neck. If you see fufu, no chop oh. Say na foreign food you dey like oh. Very dey turn your belly. You have to belong oh. Everybody wants to belong oh. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong oh. Make up to meet up. You have to belong oh. Everybody wants to belong.
Okay, I must be on my way now. So when are we seeing again?
Seeing what again? Seeing who again? Look at this one. You think I have time to see someone like you again? Listen to me. I met you on the road dressed very well and I thought you were a daughter of one rich man. I didn't know you were a daughter of a NEPA official. Then I caught Wako. You're telling me when I used to...
What brought all this insults? And why are you insulting me like this?
What brought about the insult is that you're a poor church rat. And you want me to see you again?
You know
I don't
what?
deal with poor people, so get out of here.
You know what? I don't blame you. I blame myself for...
Can I book you? Get out of my room. Get out! Get out of there, Boko! Come on, get out! Never said, I'm not. What can I put on attack with you? Here, the guy got a video process on us.
Yes, I'm fine. So how is Daddy now? No, there's no problem. I was just calling to check on you. Yes, I'm fine. Mommy, So how is the summer over there? Oh, winter. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was summer. Okay, no, I'm alone in the house, so there's nobody. Only me. Okay, I'll take care of the house. Okay, bye. I'll call you later. Bye-bye.
Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong. You have to belong. Everybody wants to belong. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong.
Wow. Look at this angel. Goodness me. Let me try my luck. She may just be one of this minister's daughter.
Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong.
Hello, young lady.
Hi.
Do you mind if I gave you a lift?
Oh, you don't know where I'm going to.
I'm willing to take you anywhere you're going.
Really? If you insist.
I very much insist. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lovely.
I like the interior of your car.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is this your car?
Yeah, it's one of my cars actually.
Oh, really? It's nice.
Thank you. So what's the name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Such a lovely name for a queen like you. My name is Meche. They call me Mechaline. I am a happening guy. I just got back into the country and I'm trying to put one or two things in place. I have structures set up all ready to take care of business, my father's business and my business. So why don't we just go somewhere cold and have some quiet time?
Okay.
You're fine by that?
Yeah, it's
nice
okay.
then. All right, thank you. Okay, I know where to go.
Where?
Somewhere special. Wow! Has anybody ever told you how beautiful you are?
No, you're the first person.
I cannot be the first person. You radiate beauty, honestly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
So what kind of business do you do?
Actually into importation. I run a farming conglomerate. I produce cement and building materials. I am into a lot of businesses because I choose to be on the low key so I don't get to be loud and all of that.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
nice of you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
You have to belong. Everybody wants to belong. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong. You have to belong. Everybody wants to belong. Make your level high.
Here we are.
What are we doing here?
I just want us to relax somewhere and have a good talk. At least get to know each other better, you know.
Must it be in a hotel? Moreover, we just met.
Yeah, I know we just met, and not necessarily because it's a hotel. It's just that I want to get to know you very well. Okay, the truth is, my name is Amechi, like I told you before. My friends call me Meche. Want me to up? I am an importer. I deal on cars, wristwatches, leather, gold, diamonds, and some other stuff. You know, so I am a well-to-do guy. I mean, the car you're sitting right in is my servant. So I'm not like a loafer or a street urchin.
Okay. From what you said about yourself, I now know the kind of person you are. The fact is, I like you, not because of these things you said about yourself, but because I now know you better.
You really do like me.
Of course, I do.
Thank you so much. I like you too.
Thank you.
So, can I take you upstairs to my room?
Is it not too early?
You just told me you liked me.
Okay, but the...
You must package yourself so you can belong. Walk like you say you get money, and you have to the blow for net. If you see fufu, no chop. Say na foreign food you dey like, carry that on your belly. You have to belong. Everybody wants to belong. Make your level high. You must package yourself.
Take this plantain to Mama Neva and collect 300 naira from her.
Yes, Mama.
It's facade.
Mama. Mama, you are not true. This is Only for short. Only one. Pino. Life and direct. Hey! Mama.
How come?
Yeah.
Who owns the car?
Hey! Hey! This one. Hey, Mama. This is one of my babies. Mama, this is the list of the cars I drive in the city. My Oga and my madam gave me this one to be managing, just to be managing before they left for the United Kingdoms. I mean, this is the list. If you see the other cars, Mama, they are in quantum. Plenty. For me alone.
Yeah, that means you have them many.
Mama, did you not hear me? In quantum.
That means you have them
plenty, Mama.
Here! Oh, wait!
Take it easy.
Chineke! Oh, what did?
Onyinye has arrived.
Nandalo. Chineke, man.
Hi! Your daughter has arrived. Mama, I told you. Oni knows everything. I know everything. When I see the rich, I know the rich. When I see the poor, I know the poor. Not that headmaster and that headmistress and that principal and that principaless you brought to the house to come and take me to the city. Mba, these people are for real. This is the least car they gave to me before they left for the United Kingdom. This car you are seeing. The small car. Smallest, I mean.
Wait, the list. Mama, that means you have them many.
Mama, stop asking these questions. In quantum, I have them. In fact, I brought a lot of goodies. Go to the booth and be careful with my bag. I have Blendy, have Michael Cross. There's Blue Cheese also there, so please take it easy. And Louis V. Handle it carefully. Oh, you want that?
They say they go Malaysia. They don't where you wear for body. If I am for China, all in property, very big. If the wear woman hair, no big. The things where you like to chop is expensive. Ianga property. Property for Ianga. Ianga property. Now who does she monkey banana? Be the bozo, be the shine, be the hala, but no be oh no. Ianga property. Boro make me rich.
baby. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My goodness. Aggie baby.
I am fine. When did you come back?
Oh, my dear. I actually went to Paris. From Paris, I went to Lagos. From Lagos to Port Harcourt. And from Port Harcourt back to this village. It's been stressful. So how is Momsi now?
Momsi? I don't understand.
I mean your mother.
My mother?
Yes.
Is it my mother you're calling Momsi? No, dear Angazikwan. Anyway, my mother is fine, but she went out.
Oh, okay.
Please, who owns this car?
Oh, you mean one of my babies? Well, this is actually one of my babies. Just one amongst all.
Wait, your babies? I don't understand. How do you mean your babies?
Agatha, I mean one of my cars. Amongst the other cars. I think this was like the 7th car I bought when I got to the city.
One of your cars? Meaning you have more than one car. You have lots of cars now. I mean, lots of cars now.
Yeah, I've lost count. A lot.
One of your cars. Please, when you don't be angry, let me just ask you. That's one question. When did you travel to the city that you have acquired as much wealth as to get a car? Or cars, as you said it. I want to ask, have you joined these armed robbers? Or the 419ers? Don't be angry. I just said let me ask.
Agatha. So after me cruising the cities, I mean the streets of Los Angeles, the streets of Paris, the streets of Texas, I came under the sun to see you, and you are insulting me. Agatha, you are insulting me because I came to see you, isn't it?
No. It is not an insult. I only ask a question. You know, I know you too well. You've been my friend. Please, doesn't mean you've not stopped all this your nonsense posing, the hanging of shoulders, the lying, the hanging of your bags where you cannot get them. Eh? I know why I'm asking, because you came here with God knows where you got this car, only to, do that your thing, pose. I am just telling you. I will still tell you that thing I used to tell you, but just don't be angry. Always cut your coat according to your size, my friend. You.
I know what your problem is. I know what your problem is. Jealousy.
Jealousy?
Yes! You are just jealous. Because I brought myself low to come and see you. That is why you have the guts to insult me. I don't blame you. I should be. Oh, please excuse me. I have a meeting. Just shut up. I have a meeting with the government.
He dey boast, say he dey go Malaysia. The clothes where he wear for body, he buy am for China. All in property, very big. He dey wear woman hair, no be big. The things where he like to chop is expensive. He got property. Property for Inanga. He got property. Now who dash him monkey banana? He the pose, he the shine, he the hana, but no be oh no. He got property. Boro make me rich. He the pose, he the shine.
Why? Why are you doing this now? I asked you to come to bed with me, you said no. Let me kiss you now, you said no. Why?
Because we just met and my parents didn't raise me up like that.
Your parents didn't raise you up? That even reminds me. I haven't asked about you and your parents. Tell me about you.
You sure you want to know about me?
Of course, I want to know.
Okay, like I said before, my name is Jennifer. My parents live in the village. My dad is a farmer. My mom is a petty trader. And I'm in Abuja searching for a job. As you can see, I'm not a billionaire's daughter. Just managing.
So what am I doing here with you?
How do you mean?
How I mean is, if you could look at me very well, you could know I'm a well-to-do guy. I'm a rich dude. So I hang around with rich babes. Girls who can add value to my life. You can see the kind of room I brought you into. You can see the kind of place I brought you to. I don't deal with poor and begging girls like you.
Excuse me.
If you don't mind, get up and leave.
You're asking me to leave your room?
I didn't have what's in my mouth when I said that.
Well, I told you all that about myself because of what you told me about yourself. I don't like you because of what you just told me. I like you naturally. But if you insist I leave your room, what time shall come when you clean?
Are you still talking? Hey! They're going to wake me up. You just want to tap beef go up. I didn't even know it was an urchin.
Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong. Walk like you say you get money, and you have to the blow for name.
Mama, here, bring down the bag. Mama, help. Hey. Please handle with care, okay?
Mama, I have to start leaving. You know Abuja is very far from here. Because manage the money I give to you. When I get to Abuja, I will look for a way to send you more money. Go.
How? Mama. Yori. Mama. Peke. Mama towe ma. Hey! Yori ma. Mama, I am happy for you. Thank you. I am happy for you. God will bless you.
Amen.
And please, one more thing. Drive safely. But don't worry, I'm not cool.
You know, I will drive carefully. Oh? And Chisom, I want you to take very good care of Mama. Did you hear me? Very good care of Mama. Don't worry, when next time coming, I will get you designer's clothes. You know the kind of things I wear. I need you to change your wardrobe. Meanwhile, I have this. You can keep this for your open. Oh? Mama, I have to start going.
They boast, say they go Malaysia. They clothes where you wear for body, if I am for China. All in property, very big. If they wear woman hair, no be weak. The things where you like to chop is expensive. Inyanga property, property for Inyanga. Inyanga property. She monkey banana. He de pose, he de shine, he de hana, but no be no. He ain't got property, boro make me rich. He de pose, he de shine, he de hana, but no be ingetamo.
Hi, I'm on you. Game one. No. Now, my child. Thank you, Mom. Where are you going to? I'm going for an errand for my mother. How is she? She's fine. Did you see Onyinye, your friend, with her car? Yes, Mama. I saw her. But I must tell you, I am not comfortable seeing Onyinye with that car. I don't understand. How do you mean? Mama, you ask as if you don't know Onyinye, your daughter, anymore, with her big life. Where did she get the car from? No, she told me that her Oga and Madam gave her the car. And you believed her? Where on earth does Oga
or Madam dash a car to an ordinary, a common house help. Mama, she did not tell you the truth. I think you need to reach Onyinye and ask her to tell you the truth, how she got the car, before she will land herself into a big problem, or your whole family.
I think you have a point. Because it is not barely 4 months she went there. And she came back home with that car.
See what I'm saying?
Hey! Onyinye! Hey! I didn't think of that at all! Chai! Onyinye!
Mama, please. It's okay. I have to run along. I need to go for this errand for my mother. Please, you need to call her, okay?
Mama, you're still here. Your food is ready. Come and eat.
Chisom.
Mama,
I am not hungry.
Mama, since morning you have not taken anything. What is the problem?
Chisom.
Mama.
It's about your Auntie Onyinye and that car she came home with.
Auntie Onyinye and the car? What happened to her? Did she have an accident?
God forbid.
Hey, thank God.
She did not have an accident.
Thank God. Then, what is it?
Chisom, you asked too many questions. Don't worry. I will tell you later. Just go in, I'll shortly join you.
Okay, Mama.
You're already here. Welcome. Agatha, please, I want you to call your friend from Louisiana. Should I give you her number? Don't worry. Please call her for me. Can I see that? Yes. Hello? Onyinye? No, it's not Agatha. It's me, your mother. Yes, there is problem. Onyinye, I want you to come home as soon as possible. You want to know why I am telling you to come home? Yes, there's problem. Yes, I want you to come home and tell me more about that car that you came home with. Yes. Onyinye, I can no longer sleep. I am no longer comfortable with that car. You told me that it is your Oga and Madam that dashed you the car. No, I don't. Something make them. She has got to the phone.
Hello? Hello? She dropped the call.
Why? Why now? Eh?
Mama, you ask as if you don't know your daughter and her attitude. When you dropped the call on you.
Try. Okay. Let me know. There's no problem. Let me know.
So my dear, what's the problem? Talk to me.
Jane, honestly, I'm worried.
I am here already. Talk to me. When you called and everything, how you just rush out?
I need a man. And when I mean man, I don't mean all this I need a man. Someone that can get me my own car, my own house, not just an ordinary house, a mansion where I can comfortably live. And then maybe marry me.
You drive any car of your choice. So, what do you really want? Talk to me. I don't think you've spoken to me already.
If you can listen to yourself, you just said it. You answered my question. The car you are talking about, is it mine?
I know.
The house you were talking about, is it mine?
I know.
What happens if my Oga and my madam comes back tomorrow and decide that they don't want me anymore in that house? What happens to me? My dear, I've gotten to a certain level that I cannot come back again. I am here, I cannot come down. I'm used to living this, not like I'm used to, it is my life already. I am a big girl, I can't go back to being a pauper.
So tell me now, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
My dear, I meet any rich guy. I mean any guy that, when I mean money, I mean money. That kind of money that bad people will be coming to him to come and take money from him as loan. That is the kind of man I need. So much money. Okay, if I meet that kind of man.
I remember you telling me of a particular guy like that. So, what about him?
Who? That one. Insurance company worker. A marketer. Trekking under the sun looking for customers.
Crazy. You're mad.
People are not my level. Did you hear me? A man that will be giving loan to banks. But not one bank. Banks.
My dear, you know what? Just follow your heart. Anything you want to do right now, okay? Just strike on. Do it.
You just spoke to me.
Oh, I want a car, mansion. Already you're living in a mansion and you still want another big one.
used to live in that life.
People will never be contented with what we have.
Who served us cheap wine?
What's this car still doing here?
Oh, madam, the man called me today and he told me he traveled, but he'll be coming back next week to carry it.
Oh, that's fine. What about the Aqua ZDS?
We've sold it, madam.
Sold? And I've not gotten a lot?
Are you serious? I guess this network is in.
Hold on. Hello, accounts officer. Yeah, a payment was made into my account and I've not gotten a lot till now. Oh, network. That's fine. Thank you. Thanks. Says network.
I thought as much. I know we've made the payment earlier.
What about the Lexus 470? The guy that rented it, has he finished his payment?
Yes, ma'am. He actually paid for 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Never mind. 13 cars will be coming in from Cotonou tomorrow. 7 is already paid for. 6 will come in here. So take notes.
Ma.
Yeah.
Sorry, may I know when these cars are arriving?
I'm sure the cars will come in tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And what nonsense is this?
What is it? You don't look happy.
What do you mean I don't look happy? You mean you brought me all the way here to insult me, offering me cheap drink?
How? I do not understand.
You don't understand. You said you like me, right?
Yes.
And you want to marry me.
Yes, and I meant every word I said. I love you.
You love me. Oh. You love me and you brought me here to insult me. Offering me cheap wine. Do I look cheap to you? First off, take a look at this bag. This is Versace. It cost me $5,000. My wristwatch is Michael Cross. It cost me $2,000. The dress I'm wearing is Spato Ferragamo. It cost me $10,000. Not to talk of the hair I'm carrying on my head. This is pure Indian hair. Pure. And then you brought me here offering me cheap drink. And the most annoying part is that they even served the wine with a beer glass. My goodness.
It's not my fault now.
What do you mean it's not your fault? You brought me here and offered me cheap drink. I, Onye for short, I don't hang around cheap people. I am very expensive. So next time, brace up yourself. Gather yourself before you try to take me out. Excuse me.
He dey boast, say he dey go Malaysia. They thought where he went for if I am for China. All in property, very big. He dey wear woman hair, no be we. The things where he like to chop is expensive. Mpompo, nampo. He got property. Mpompo, nampo. Property for Inyanga. Mpompo, nampo. He got property.
Who am I seeing? Amechi. Onyeka. What are you doing in Abuja?
I should be asking you what you're doing here.
Well, I'm not based in Abuja. I'm an importer.
You, an importer?
Yes.
When you are lucky.
Lucky what?
Hi! And whose car is this?
Onyeka, this is one of my cars.
One of your cars? That means you have them many.
Well, by God's grace, I've been blessed. Not to worry, we'll sit down and talk later today, okay? You still have my contact, right?
Yes, of course.
Give me a call. I'm rushing to catch up with the business meeting now. Onyeka,
Odogu!
We'll just see over one.
It's all right. Hey! The one I met you. Oye no mambulu, mesi blog man. Hey!
Not picking his calls. What do I do now? Manager. that guy asks you about the owner of this place, tell him I'm not around, okay?
So I have come to renew my rent.
So how many more days you want to renew?
Meanwhile, who is the owner of this place? Since I started coming here, I haven't seen the person.
Yes, that's correct. Actually, he traveled.
I hope that's not a ploy to just keep me at bay, because you guys need to give me some discount, you know. You know I deserve that.
No, not at all. Anyways, when he comes back, I will ensure you're given a discount. I'll work that out.
Okay, then fine. I'll expect that. Okay, that's it. Payment for 2 extra weeks.
Oh. Alright. Right. Why not come and sit down so I can get your receipt for this?
Okay.
Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong good. Walk like you say you get money, and you have to blow for net. If you see fufu, no chop. Say na foreign food you dey like, oh. Gary dey turn your belly. You have to belong good. Everybody wants to belong.
What is that your name? Onyeka. Onyeka. Sir? Onyeka. Sir? Hey, see Onyeka. Eh? When did you come back from Enugu?
I came back this morning, but I no longer stay in Enugu. I now stay in Abuja.
You?
Yes, sir.
You also stay in Abuja?
Yes.
Hey! How is Abuja and her people?
Abuja is fine. Abuja is fine. I even saw your son, Amechi.
My son, Amechi. You saw him. Tell me something.
No. Amechi is very fine. He now drives a jeep. A very fine jeep.
Amechi, my son.
Go there.
A jeep car. Eh? Yeah. I said it. I know that my son will make it. Bam! Eh?
I'm telling you the truth. He was looking great, shining. See the jeep. Now let me run along.
Go. I was going to, but hey, this is a great news. I need somebody to share it with me. Okay. Hey! Amechi, my son, that boy is very stubborn, but I have always said that his stubbornness will make him get money. And now he has money. Heard this news now. I don't know whether to continue or whether to go back. Hey! I am so confused. Who will I need somebody to share this joy with? Hey! Let me.
Who is that? Please, baby, go find out who is that. What are you doing here? How many times have I warned you to not show your ugly, wretched face around me again?
Amici, please hear me out.
I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Just get out of here now.
I have good news for you.
I don't want to listen to your good news. You're a pauper. You might you only want to get one good news. Get out of here!
Amici.
This guy is getting me angry. Tell her to get out of this place now.
Baby, you should.
Is it not one of this Abuja prostitutes I saw on the street the other day? She was crying and begging me she needed a lift. And I took her to this place. She said she was thirsty. I asked them to give her a drink downstairs. She took a bottle of Coke. And now I will not rest for her again. She wants me to be her love. Is it my first to love someone? Get out of this place now. What's that? Get out of this place! Let me see you. Dirty thing. Can I not forget about her when you are here? Sweet baby. Hey! You are hot. That was... If you're gonna come here.
The clothes where you wear for body, if I am for China. All in property, very big. Either wear woman hair, no be we. The things where you like to chop is expensive. Mpompo, lampo. Iyaga property. Mpompo, lampo. Property for
Wow! Hello!
Hi.
My name is Amechi. My friends call me Meche the Mechali.
Oh, really? Well, my name is Bilionaire, but I'm called Only Baby for short. So how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And you?
I'm good, fine.
You know, I like you.
You like me? Just like that.
It doesn't take long for one to like someone.
I mean, how can you just meet a girl today and tell her you like her? Isn't that funny?
Can we just stop the argument and can I go somewhere cool and chill and get to know each other better?
Okay, is that your car?
Oh yeah, that's one of my cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll drive behind you.
Good girl. You're awesome. Alright, follow me.
Okay.
The clothes where you wear for body, if I am for China. All in property, very big. Either wear woman hair, no be we. The things where you like to chop is expensive. Mpompo, lampo. Iyaga property. Mpompo, lampo. Property for Iyaga. Mpompo, lampo. Iyaga property. Mpompo, lampo. Now who does she monkey banana?
It's been an eventful day, you know.
Yes.
From one spot to another, and you've been great company.
I'm telling you. I mean, I love the place. There's this place in Paris called Pani. They deal on seafood, and the fish I ate there. I mean, it just felt like I was in Paris.
No wonder the way you were devouring that fish, I was like, wow.
I mean, I enjoyed every bit of it.
I'm glad you did. The reason I brought you here is because here is more quiet than those places we've been. Yeah, and it's a place we can sit and have a heart-to-heart talk. So for starters, my name is Amechi. Like I told you already, I'm based in Holland. I'm a businessman. I'm an importer. I deal in all sorts of gold, diamonds, iPads, jewelries, ladies' designers, bags, wines, and all sorts. So you can see I'm a very busy person.
Whoa. I mean, that's interesting.
Exactly. So I made a shipment of about 9 containers to Nigeria. So as soon as I distribute them to my distributors, I'm going back to continue my business.
Great. So what about your parents?
My parents? Yeah. Those ones don't ever want to get old. Honestly, my parents are in Switzerland rocking and flexing life. I tell them, come back to Nigeria. They said, no, we're having fun here. Take the houses, take everything, oversee the business and all that.
Are you serious? I mean, just like my own parents.
For real?
I'm telling you, I don't know what is wrong with these parents when they come of age. They left for the UK for over 4 months and they've totally refused to come back.
Oh my
Leaving me in
God.
a whole mansion all by myself. The only thing I do is eat, wake up, sleep, drive any car of my choice, and then go back to bed. I mean, it's crazy.
Wow. You see, these old folks don't ever want to get old.
I'm telling you.
They like the life. Anyway, so what about your siblings?
Well, I'm an only child. So whoever marries me ends up having my father's wealth.
God, I thank you. This is exactly what I want.
I knew I was going to make it one day. God, I thank you for this opportunity.
Okay, well then, now that we have found ourselves and we have discovered we're compatible and we share same interests and we kind of keep each other very good company.
Yeah, we do.
What do you think we'll do from this point?
Well, whatever you decide is fine by me. I like your present. I think I'm cool with you.
Whatever I decide. Actually, this might sound a little weird, considering that I'm acting on impulse, but I trust my instincts. And on that note, I'd like to ask, will you marry me?
If that's what you want, it's fine by me.
Of course, that's what I want. And you were saying yes?
Yes, I will marry
Oh
you.
my God. Thank you so much.
Oh, come on.
Cheers to that. I always knew you have a loving spirit.
Yes, I've always had a lovely spirit. Nice wine. I think it's South African.
Yeah, South African actually. But I do more of French wine.
Oh, really? My father's cellar is filled with French wines, South African wine, you know, and a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm a champagne person. You know, when I do wine, I do broken eyes, I'm basically not into local wines like this, but
yeah, we could manage
for the
actually.
purpose of Thank you so much. Cheers to that.
Vivian, I want to suggest something.
Okay, darling, what is it?
I think it's wise for you to move to my place. I mean, my parents' house. Rather than staying here wasting so much money, we can stay together until your mansion is completed.
I don't think it's alright for me to move into my in-laws' place. I mean, what perception will they have of me on their back?
Don't worry about it. They are my parents. I will handle it.
I know, but still. Oh my God, I don't know what's wrong with those people. I don't know why that ship carrying my containers is not yet back. I wouldn't be in this mess if I furnished my mansion and moved in.
Really, I want you to come. The container will arrive.
It's alright.
I'm very certain it will arrive. I don't want you to get yourself all worked up. Remember you told me to take 21 days for the container to get here. This is just the 14th day, remember? So, rather than getting yourself all worked up, go ahead and pick up your things so we can get going. I need to my house.
Thank you. You're such an angel.
Of course I know I am.
Okay then, as soon as we are done with the remaining part of the jiggy, I'll go get my stuff back. So
And what are we getting done with?
Walk like you say you get money, and you have to dey blow for net. If you see fufu, no chop oh. Say na foreign food you dey like oh. Garri dey turn your belle. You have to belong oh. Everybody wants to belong oh. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong oh. Make up to meet up. You have to belong oh. Everybody wants to belong oh. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong oh.
Yeah, baby. So this is it.
Whoa.
This is my house, my parents' house.
Whoa, you mean this is your parents' house?
Yes.
Quite a lovely place. Mm-hmm. But my house is kind of bigger than this, you know.
Whoa, really?
Wait until you see my castle, and you'll know money is good.
I can't wait to see your mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So when are you taking me to this castle?
As soon as possible, we can. Oh no, I forgot. My contractor traveled to Japan to import some of the tiles we'll be using. But not to worry, he'll be back in like 6-7 days as soon as he's back.
Seriously?
I'm taking you straight away to feast your eyes.
Thanks. I mean, I can't wait to see this mansion of yours.
Don't worry.
Anyway, come in, let me show you around.
Good.
Well, just make yourself comfortable. I need to give a message to the gate mama. My mom actually asked me to give him a message.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Which way, please?
This way, this
Oh,
way.
okay.
Just make yourself comfortable.
All right.
Take care of you, baby.
You too, darling.
Take this money. Take. Madam called from the UK. Madam called from the UK. She said she no longer needs your services, that you should leave. Is that clear?
It's why now? What did I do? So that I will call her and ask her.
You need her number? Yes. There is no need for that. Take the money and leave. I mean, now. Hurry up. Is that clear?
Auntie.
Oh, baby!
The clothes where you wear for body, if I am for China. All in property, very big. Either way, woman hair, no be we. The things where you like to chop is expensive. Mpompo, nampo. Iyaga property, mpompo, nampo. Property for Iyaga, mpompo, nampo.
Thank God I have gotten a girl from a rich home. I need to play my cards right now. All I need to do is put her in a condition that when her parents see her, they will have no choice than to allow me to get married to her. Then I'm good. Whoa!
How do I convince this guy to take me out of this place to Holland where he is based before my Oga and Madam comes back? Because if they come back and meet us here, my goodness, I am in big trouble. And I don't even want him to know my family background. I must do everything I can to hook this guy before he changes his mind. Yes. Yes, I know what to do.
Yanga property, mpompo, nampo. Na who dash monkey banana? He de bozo, he de shine, he de hala, but no be oh no. Yanga property, boro boro make me lychee, mpompo. He de bozo, he de shine, he de hala, but no be ingetamo. Yanga property, boro boro make me lychee, nampompo.
Clean up this practice line, please for mine. I will say to you, I'll come with it. So when she comes, you just act like you're making her right. Okay? Okay. You won't fuck up, right?
If you see fufu, no chop oh. Say na foreign food you dey like oh. Carry it on your belly. You have to belong oh. Everybody wants to belong oh. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong oh. Make up to meet up. You have to belong oh. Everybody wants to belong oh. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong oh.
Thank you. How are you? Has a contractor arrived yet? You sure? Oh, that's my gate man.
Thank you.
Okay, carry on what you're doing.
Goodness, this is beautiful.
This is the tip of the iceberg. You need to see the inside and how spacious it is.
God.
Yes. And then this compound is going to be lit out with fantastic aesthetics.
Oh my goodness, darling, I'm proud. I am so
But I told you. Why don't I take you inside so you can see it and see how spacious it is? Yes.
When the place is completed, I can imagine what it's going to be.
Yes, and we're going to have fantastic experiences in this home.
And a lot of power.
You know how that works.
Goodness.
Okay, let me take you inside.
Where am I going
This
to
way.
And where is the gate man? Oh my goodness.
You have to belong, girl. Everybody wants to belong, girl. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong, girl. You have to belong, girl. Everybody wants to belong, girl. Make your level high. You must package yourself.
Gentlemen, how's your wife? Okay, I'm coming. Who's on this? This one, you have two hands, this goat in one hand, phone in the other hand. What's happening? In the bush,
Do you want me to remind you that tomorrow is Sunday? Eh? Should I remind you? Okay, tomorrow is Sunday.
Tomorrow is Sunday. Don't tell me you bought all these things just to celebrate the weekend.
So you think I am like you? Papa Kwediri. Yeah, okay. Eat your money when you are alive. Because it will happen suddenly. Eh? I am eating my money now that I am alive. Enyi libe gogo kita hidden road. Makambelede.
What kind of a man is this? Hey, look at this man. What kind of a man is this? Huh? You bought goat and fowl just to celebrate Sunday. What kind of man is here?
Kabaraba. It is nice. Hey.
It's money. Look, you people should eat. Eat.
Who's a dick on your net?
Well, I have money. If this one finish, I'll just just make one call and more money will come and more food will come now. Eat now.
Uzodike. So it's true. So all these things I've been hearing about you in the village is true. You mean you sold your late brother's land just for this? To be messing around with these useless girls? Hey, Uzodike. Okuko agwatala n'ọgwụ. And you two idiots. I don't blame you.
Hey.
Anyway, and you both, you stupid things. I don't blame you people. I'm only pitying your parents. Your parents who carried you for 9 good months to bring you into this world, only for you to come and start living useless life with this old fool.
Hey.
You will see what you did to yourself one day.
What is this woman saying, sir? One more. Is she saying anything? Wait, sir. So that you can enjoy your life, oh?
What are you doing?
I
know. Now you see this one. Go to that hotel.
What's up?
That one.
You have to belong, girl. Everybody wants to belong, girl. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong, girl. You have to belong, girl. Everybody wants to belong, girl. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong, girl. Walk like you say you get money, and you have to dey blow for net. If you see fufu, no chop. Hi, baby.
Baby, what is it?
Can you imagine? The ship carrying the container containing my goods diverted to Cotonou. They didn't even tell me they were going there, only for them to call me and tell me the ship had to deliver some goods at Cotonou. Who does that?
So what are you going to do now? I mean, what's going to happen?
What it means is I have to wait for extra 15 days for me to get my goods. And that's what's getting me mad.
Baby, that is not the problem. 15 days is just near. Is that why you're looking this way?
They should have told me the ship was going to navigate through Cotonou.
Baby, it's just 15 days. Just hold on. At least thank God the ship did not sink. Come on, put a smile on your face. Smile. Where'd she smile?
Go away.
Smile. It's just 15 days. Let's go in.
Are you okay? What's wrong with you?
I've not been feeling well since morning. I don't know what's wrong with me.
We have to go see the doctor then, okay? Alright, you come. Sorry, easy. Sorry. Baby, come, let's go inside so you can take some water. Why is your face like this? You're pregnant. Aren't you happy about it?
It's not like I'm not happy. I don't know what my parents will say.
I'm very sure your parents will be happy for you too. At least this confirms that their daughter is a full woman. So just cheer up, okay? It's a good thing. This is good news.
I don't understand this, seriously.
Cheer up, don't worry.
And we have to do something about it.
I didn't hear that. Let's go inside. Okay?
Yeah, Mommy, I'm fine. How are you? Mommy, I'm good. It's just that the house is too big. I mean, it's been very lonely for me. Yes. So how is Daddy? Oh, he's sleeping. Okay, tell him I called when he wakes up. Yes. Mommy, before I forget, when are you people coming back? 3 months? Mommy, that's a long time now. Okay. Okay. I love you too. Bye. Alright, okay. I love you. Bye. This is not fair.
What?
Imagine my mom said they won't be back until 3 months' time.
Yeah, I've heard that. What's wrong with that? Anyways, have you told them about me?
Do you want her to kill me?
What are you talking about? I'm their in-law.
And what have you done to show that you are their son-in-law?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, you have to do something to show that you want to be their son-in-law, especially now that I am pregnant. In fact, I want to suggest something.
Okay, what do you think I should do?
See, I know the kind of parents I have. They are very strong-headed people. If you don't do anything to show that you are serious now that I am pregnant, trust me, they will take me away from you. There is this rich senator that's been coming very hard to marry me. I mean, rich senator, he has so much money. Trust me, if you don't do anything to show them that you are serious, you're going to force me on him.
Of course I am serious and you know that, but the point is I need to meet my in-laws. I need to know who they are first.
That is to say, you want to lose out on my father's inheritance.
No.
Listen to me. All we have to do is to get married. Even if it's called marriage, it doesn't matter. And then we travel abroad. By the time they are coming back, we will also be returning. And then we'll have our traditional marriage. Simple.
In that case, then I agree. We'll have a court wedding and then afterwards we'll plan for the other marriage ceremonies.
Better.
Are you happy now? It's my job.
Me.
You. But really, I can't wait to meet them.
Yeah.
I don't understand you. How can you come here to tell me that you are preparing for a wedding and you have already fixed date for your wedding? Onyinye, how can you be getting married to a man I do not know? Eh? I want to see that husband of yours. Onyinye, dig out. None of our kinsmen knows about it. And you are here telling me that you are preparing for a wedding. Onyinye.
Oh, Mama, I don't like the way you are talking. I don't like the way you are sounding. I have told you to calm down. Moreover, this whole thing you mentioned, I mean this umwada, those things are old-fashioned. This is the new generation, Mommy. When the right time comes, you will meet my husband. Moreover, we are traveling abroad after my wedding. And you don't even need to come for the wedding. Everything has been sorted out.
You said what? Is it Guinea? Eh? Is it?
Guinea.
Chai! Oh, come see, Joe. That's me, your mother. I should not come for your wedding. Chai! Whoever that did this to me will never see peace.
Mama,
Chai!
My husband did not know I was coming to this village. I have to start leaving. Mama, collect now. Where are you?
What again? Oni!
I'll call you when I get
Chimo! I go walk back there! I'm a man! Hey! Not your own mother! You not go for your wedding. Hey!
You don't have to come.
You, Onyinye. Okay, Nani, I should not go for a wedding. Take it upon the most to Onyinye, you. Okay, we shall see. Oh, my God, oh, we are the Nila, oh, hey, you.
So now that we're wedded, what next?
Travel abroad for our honeymoon, of course.
Yeah, but I don't think that is necessary for now.
Why?
I'm here to meet your parents. These are my in-laws we're talking about, and then me getting married to their daughter and whisking her away abroad without their information and all of that. It's funny, it's a slight. I feel it's an insult, and that can make your father put me in prison.
My parents won't do such a thing.
The more reason I will not do a thing like that, because obviously they are nice people for what you just said.
So what do you intend to do now?
We wait for them to come back. When they are here, we get acquainted, get to know each other, then we can tour the world.
Hey, I'm in big trouble. What will I do now to convince this guy to take me abroad before my Oga and Madam comes back? I must think of something fast.
Abroad my foot. I beg, let them come and give me my own share of their property, Biko.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Hey! How's that baby? Shiny, shiny. So how are you?
I'm fine, as you can see.
So when did you come back?
Come back from where?
From Onye's wedding, of course.
Onye's wedding? Which Onye?
Oh. How many Onye do you know in this town? The Onye you know now. Your friend, my friend.
Is she married?
Is she married? Which Onye? Is she married? Yes, she is married. Or have you not heard? Did you not know? Or she did not tell you? Onyinye, your friend, is married and she is living in her Oga's house with her so-called husband.
Eh?
Yes.
You don't mean it. Something is wrong somewhere. Agatha, if what you are telling me is the truth, I'm going to go and tell my father right now.
She's going to tell her father. Go and tell your father now. Are you people not the one that connected her to that man? She's married and staying in her Oga's house with her husband. Go and tell me.
Adora,
Yes, Daddy.
are you sure of what you have just said?
Yes, her friend Agatha told me everything that happened. I was so shocked when I heard it. Eh?
You mean you are sure?
Yes.
Chief Donatus, good day. How is your family? I want to tell you something now. Please. Something is going wrong in your house. I want you to come home as soon as possible. No. No. Don't call or tell anybody that you are coming. Don't tell anybody or call that you are coming. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
What did he say?
Don't worry. He's coming.
Daddy, let me go and look for him and call me.
Yeah. Manager.
You're welcome.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so I have come to return the car. I'm done with the business I came to Nigeria for. I'll be traveling abroad tomorrow and next, so I came to return the car.
That's the key?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, sir. But sorry, sir. I think you're still owing us a little balance.
Yeah, I know about that. That's not much. Not to worry. As soon as I'm back, I will give you the money. I'll be back to the country in about a week or two.
Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this car served me very well. I'm glad. Nice doing business with you. Okay? How have you been?
I've been good. Where's your car?
Oh, my car developed a little fault, so I took it to the mechanic.
Oh, I thought something serious happened to it.
No, nothing happened to it.
Okay, have some oranges.
Oh, I can see you're having fun.
Yes.
Hope it's sweet.
Yeah, it's nice.
So how have you been all day?
Fine, great, yeah. Let me get another thing. No, come on.
Young man, who are you and where's my gate man?
Sorry, may I know who you are?
Young man, I asked you again, what are you doing in my house?
Your house? Oh. My in-laws, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
In-laws? Which in-law? Who is this young man? And what are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you guys.
And where's Onyechi?
She's inside. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, come, your parents are here.
What?
You're pregnant. What is all this?
So it is true. Who is this young man?
Hey. Tell them I'm your husband now.
Let's go.
Ogo, see, Honey, are you okay? Why are you hesitating to tell them I'm your husband? Why are you hesitating to tell them I'm your husband? Are you okay, Honey?
We need you. So I brought you from the village. I gave you everything. I traveled abroad with my family. I left this house in your care, including my fleet of cars to your convenience. Not minding your papa ground. The only thing you could do is to get pregnant for this young man. We need you. Not only that, you're not even afraid to break into my house to live with you. Hey, Mitch!
This is unbelievable. I can't believe this. Sweetheart, have you seen why it's not good to help all these house helps? It's not good at all. Makanini falao, fachoba allowance. Oh, just keep quiet! Who is your mom? Don't even call me that because I am not your mother.
Wait. Sorry, sir. Madam. Are you both trying to tell me you are not Onyinye's real parents?
Eh, Mbadro. Mbadro, Asa. You better keep that your stinking thing short. Stupid idiot.
Young man, Onyinye is not our daughter. It's our mere house girl we brought from the village. I make myself understood. Do I make myself understood? Before I close my eyes, I want both of you to pick everything you have in this house and leave immediately before I call the police.
Okay, sir. So you village girl. You are a bush girl and you brought me to this house. You make a meaning.
What are you doing? Imagine that.
So I've been a fool all this while. This girl deceived me. What do I do now?
Standing there and talking to yourself will not help anything. It is better for us to just move into your uncompleted mansion. We'll live there. I mean, manage until the container carrying your furniture comes in.
Will you stop fantasizing and deceiving yourself? Who told you there's any container bringing anything to me? Listen, let me tell you, the car I was even driving was hired, not mine. The rent has expired and I've returned the car. I am not expecting any container nor any goods. Talk about building a mansion. Huh? Let me tell you, your family might even be richer than mine. Or we are as poor as each other. Get that into your head.
I know you are joking. You like joking. I know you like... Wait. Oh, you're serious? And you cannot be serious. It's a lie. It's a lie. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to leave me and go after those useless girls out there, Abi? It will not work. We will go to that uncompleted mansion together.
Believe what you want. That's your business. You think I have time for this? What's it?
Where are you going to? Oh, you want to leave me here? It is not possible. We are going to that house together. No. We'll stay in the uncompleted building like that until everything is good. Yeah, walk in. Walk in. What are you trying to do? Eh? Amechi, I'm asking you, what are you trying to do? You want to leave me here? And leave me for who? Who are you leaving me here for?
What kind of question is that? Eh? Do I know you before? Eh? Do I know you before we met? Respect yourself, oh.
Don't even annoy me. Don't add to my annoyance.
I'm matching me.
Eh?
Where are you going to? It's either you kill me here, eh? Or leave me here. What do you mean?
You are dragging my clothes?
Why won't I go?
Will you leave this cloth now? Will you leave this cloth now? Will you leave this cloth now?
Kill me here.
I will kill you. I will practically kill you.
She monkey banana. He the pose, he the shine, he the holla, but no be no. He ain't got property.
Hey, madam! Stop there. Who are you? And what can I do for you?
And what kind of stupid question is that? You don't remember my face?
Your face?
I'm here to see my husband.
Which of your husband?
What do you mean, which of my husband? I was here with my husband a few months ago. And when we came, you even referred to him as Oga.
Madam, wait, let me tell you. Madam, I don't understand what you are talking about. My Oga, I'm a man, and he lives in our blood with his children. Yes.
He lives abroad with his children?
Yes, all his family.
You must be very stupid.
Madam, not stupid.
I was here with my husband 2 months ago. When we came, you even referred to him as Oga. So what are you telling me about someone living abroad and someone being an army?
Oh, madam, that one for one I do you. The man paid me to pretend that he is my Oga, but he's not. That one for one madam.
No.
Come they go.
No, wait, Oga, wait, you don't remember. I was here with him.
Madam, come they go.
Man, he has a long hair. You called him Oga when we came together. I was with him.
Now for one night, come they go.
No, Oga, wait. You are confused. Let me remind you. He was wearing black trousers.
I know, madam. I beg, stop explanation, madam. Come they go.
If I am from China, all in property, very big. Either way, woman hair, no be we. The things where he like to chop is expensive. Ianga property.
What are you doing there?
Property for Ianga. Ianga property. She monkey banana. He the pose, he the shine, he the holla, but no be He ain't got property. Boro make me lychee. He the pose, he the shine, he the holla, but no be He ain't got property. Boro make me lychee. Nam pompo, aje pako wonge, aje pata everybody won't belong. Packaging to be tough. Nam pompo.
boy. How are you?
Doing fine.
Are you surprised? That's me. Do you remember this car? Don't want to talk, right? Well, it might interest you that the shop which rented this car is mine. I pretended like I didn't know the car belongs to me. And I also lied to you that my father is a poor man. But you chased me.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh yes, it won't happen because you never get the opportunity again. From the record I got from my company, you stay owing us for 5 days and I'm giving you just a week to pay up. Else, anywhere else I see you again, I'm going to arrest you. And you can't even hide from me because I have all your information in that form that you fill in my company. So do not think.
I'm just see. Wait, hello? I'm not a bad person.
You can't even hide. If you like, go underground. I'm going to fetch you out.
I'm begging you.
And I will catch you.
I'm begging you. I'm not a bad person. It's just the devil that entered into my head and made me say the things I'm not. Eh? How can I claim your car is my car? I agree, it's your car, but hey! It's the devil that made me take your car and pretend it's my own. It's not my own, you know it's your car now. Hey! Where do I get the money to pay this thing? Where do I get the money to
Carry that on your belly. You have to belong. Everybody wants to belong. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong. Make up to meet up. You have to belong. Everybody wants to belong. Make your level high. You must package yourself so you can belong.
What happened? Where are you coming from at this hour of the night? Is everything alright? Onye, where is your car? How is your husband? What of your oga and your mother?
How many questions do you want me to answer at a time? Tell me, which one will I answer?
You have to answer all. They are all important.
Biko, I'm very tired. I need to rest.
Hey! Hey! Nke bụ afụ si afụ dube. Ị ga-agwarị m ihe mere. Bịa Onyinye.
Are you still sitting down here? You cannot ever. Onyinye, see what you've done to yourself. Because you want to live a flamboyant life. See where flamboyant life has landed you. Chief Donatus and his family took care of you. They gave you everything. But because you want to live a flamboyant life. See, let me tell you. You better start thinking of how to take care of this pregnancy. Yes. I can never be part of it. Oh, mama! Eri jube ma afọ of it taking care of this pregnancy. I will not do it.
Mama, not even you. Not even you. Every other person has rejected me. Mama, you cannot do the same. I'm your daughter because you know. Oh, Biko. Onyinye, is it now that you know I am your mother? Eh? When I was asking you about your husband, what did you say? Mama, I should not come for the wedding. Eh? So where is that husband of yours? Ogaromugo. Ojerubo! Anyway, you heard what I said. I can never be part of this. It is your own responsibility, not my own. I can never be part of it. Oh, I have told you. What have I done to myself? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
Agatha, my love, your presence alone gives me joy.
It's okay now. You've said all those inside you.
I know. I hate to leave, but I have to go attend to other things.
Okay.
Like I said before. How are you?
Good afternoon, Rose.
Like I said, if your parents wish to invite everybody to our traditional marriage, it's okay by me. No problem. if inviting the entire neighborhood will be okay for your parents, I too am okay with it. Just for you.
It's okay. That would be actually okay for me. In fact, I want my traditional marriage to be one of its kind in this world.
Beautiful angel. I will spend my millions
Oh my God.
just to make you happy. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Come in, baby.
Don't mind me.
Who is that guy?
Oh, that was Tony, my husband to be. In fact, we are getting married in a few weeks to come.
I'm sorry to ask, but what does he do?
What does he do? Why do you ask? Is there any problem? Do you know him before?
No, I don't know him. I'm just asking.
Okay, don't worry. Well, Tony is a banker. He is an MD in a bank, and his father is one of the senators in this country.
Oh.
See? In fact, Tony likes living a very simple life. Meanwhile, he is very rich. Do you know that the first time I met this guy, he nearly made me to find it very difficult to know who he is. Do you know what he told me? He told me that he works in an insurance company. Meanwhile, that is not who he is. He was just trying to bring himself down. And I told him it's not a problem, that money is not everything. And now look at us today. You're crying. Why are you crying?
It's actually tears of joy. I'm happy for you.
You're sure? Okay, come, let's...
No, it's okay. I actually came to see you. Agatha, I came to apologize for everything I have done to you. For every wrong I have wronged you. I'm very sorry. I mean, those times you were telling me, trying to teach me my right from my wrong, trying to make me a better person, I should have listened to you. I'm sorry, please forgive me.
Now look at me. Look at my condition. It's okay. It's okay, babe. It's okay. It's okay. Stop crying. It's okay, Onye. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Put all those behind you. They're all in the past now. The most important thing is that you have turned a new leaf. You have turned a new leaf. And just promise me that you will not go back to your old ways. See, all those I've been telling you in the past, all you do for me now is make sure you put them into practice. Put them to work, and you will not be the same person again, okay? It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Just that there is a problem. This is it. In a few weeks to come, I'll be getting married to Tony, and I will all go back to the city.
Oh, Agatha.
But not to worry, it's okay.
You want to leave me alone in this
I'm not leaving you. I will always come around. And you can always visit me if you want. I will call you and talk to you, okay?
Okay.
Onye, what are you doing here? And why do you want to see me?
Ada, please. I just want you and your father to forgive me.
Onye, you have not answered my question. Why do you want to see me?
I came to talk to you. So you will talk to your father on my behalf. So please forgive me. And ask my Oga and my madam to take me back. I cannot continue in this village. I will die. I will die.
Onye, you want me to talk to my father? For my father to talk to his friend for them to take you back? Okay?
Yes, please.
Let me ask you something. If my father asks his friend to take you back, who will be taking care of this your pregnancy? No, talk. You don't know what to say? Eh? Onye, look at your life. Onye. You are always hanging your bag where your hand cannot reach. Look at where it has landed you. Hell, I am going out. If you know what is good for you, don't let my father meet you here. Because if my father meets you here, you will spend the rest of your life in prison with Ifaibu. You have not seen anything. This is just the genesis. Biko!
Ada, Biko, no. This is not happening. This is not happening. Am I dreaming? I need to wake up from this dream. Am I dreaming? I need to wake up. Am I dreaming?
All this small piece of land that you people are selling here and there, I have told you people to be patient. Very soon my son will come back. My son will come back and he will buy up all this piece of land, any empty land in this village, he will buy it. I am telling you, because my son has made money. My son has made money in Abuja.
Hey. So your son Amechi? He's not a rich man. Hey.
I have not told you so that you will not tell another person. My son is rich. Look, you know now me and you, we are using leg to walk around this whole village. Alofo, I'm sorry, but very soon, only you will be using leg to walk around the village because my car will soon arrive.
Your own car?
My own car will arrive.
You mean your son bought you a car?
Look, my son did not just buy me a car. My son bought me a Jeep. Jeep.
Who's your dicky? Is that not your son and Major on top of that motorcycle that just passed here now?
How can that boy be my son? Do you have eye problem? How can a multi-millionaire be on top of a bike?
That is your son.
My son is a multi-millionaire. He cannot be on top of a bike.
No, that's your son, Amechi.
Alpha, you have eye problem. You cannot see well. How can that thing be my son with Aju? Does my son carry Aju on the head? Eh? See, you saw my son.
Your son is a rich man. Need motorcycle.
Alpha, I don't know why you like to bring me down. Eh? I know you are jealous. I already know that you are bitter that my son is a multi-millionaire, but there is nothing you can do because he is rich.
Your son is rich. Need motorcycle. Eh? Bono. Hi. Call them.
Amechi, where is it now? I learned you have fleet of cars. And what happened now? Where are your cars?
Papa, I was duped.
Amechi, please be serious. They duped you, or you duped them?
Papa, I said I was duped. They duped me of everything. All the cars I bought, even the mansion I built in the city, I was hoping to come and take you to. Everything I've labored for, they took everything away.
Okay. Amechi, they took everything away. And they did not leave even one car, one for you.
They did not leave anything for me. They did not leave even one car for me. They took everything away. They took everything I worked for away.
Chiewele fifie. Amechi, you mean you squandered my money? Or I don't understand. You mean they duped you in a hotel room or hotel rooms with women? I don't get it.
They did not leave anything for me. They did not leave even one car for me. They took everything away. They took everything I worked for away.
Okay. Let me ask you. The 2 million I gave you, the 2 million from the proceeds of the land I forcefully took from Ifeyinwa and her children and sold and gave you the money. Amechi, where is the money?
All my suffering in this life, all my labor, all my hustling, everything gone. Now they have brought me back to this village. Let me go inside that. Papi seen me.
There is no food though. They duped me of the food in the house.
How can you be talking like this? I want to eat. I'm hungry. I'm coming from a very far place.
I am telling you that they also duped me. Dupers are everywhere. Is it not easy even in the village?
But you will not give me food to eat your only son. You see why you are a very wicked man? You see why you are a very wicked man?
Hey, Egomana!
Open the door for me.
You said you want to talk to me.
Yes, I want us to talk. Ndị Igbo si na ekposasịa ekpoko. The mistake has been done, and I'm sure you've learnt your lesson. Now I want to ask, this your husband, where is he from, and how can we reach him?
Mama, he is not my husband.
But both of you wedded.
Mama, I'm the one that married him. I'm the one who should tell you if he is my husband or not. He's not. Besides, I don't know where he's from.
and he doesn't know where I'm from.
Hey. What kind of marriage is that? Eh? Anyway, what will happen to this pregnancy?
Mama, God will take care of me. God will take care of me.
It is all right. Your little brother sent message telling me that he has completed his apprenticeship with his master. And that his master settled him with the sum of 3 million naira with shop.
Are you serious? So my brother is now Oga?
He's a master of his family.
Thank God.
That's okay.
Thank God.
Thank God. But let me go inside and...
Amechi, there is something you said you have been wanting to tell me.
Yes,
what
Papa. Actually, it's a question, Papa. I've been wondering since I got back about if anyone had children. I've not seen them. Where are they?
They are in Holland.
Holland. Think about Holland. I don't know how come.
Her brother, the one that stays in Holland, came back and took her and the children to Holland.
For real? Wow, that's good. So when are they coming back?
Coming back. He said that the children will stay there until they come of age. When they have something doing. That is if they like, they will come back.
Huh. Well, that's good. Anyways, Papa. For some days now, I've been pondering and wondering about our condition in this family. You have seen what we have become. Papa, if we don't take time and if we don't do something about it, in no time we'll begin to beg for food. We don't have any other thing left. So I am suggesting, in my own very little opinion, that you sell the remaining plot of land and give me the money so that I can go back to Abuja and start again where I stopped. And start the hustling to see if I can make the kind of money I envisage. You know, I told you that before, and I promise you this time around I will be more careful.
Amechi, do you think I am a fool? Where is the money for the one I sold and gave to you? 2 million naira. Where is it?
And I called the New Testament, in our Old Testament. Were you not the one I told how I was duped and all those things taken away from me? Eh? Now we are seeking a way to plan how to forge ahead. In Ebutekwe, all things have passed away.
Anyway, there is no more land left.
I don't understand.
I have sold it.
What do you mean there's no land?
Amechi, was I carrying water in my mouth when I told you that there is no 1 naira in this house?
Hey! I knew you were smarter than this, Baba. You have sold the land. I'm going to bring the money now. When are you planning to give me the money so I'll start going back to Abuja? You see, my plan is to leave this village latest next week. It's a Chago map. Strategize here how I'm going to invest that money and make mega money.
So you are now questioning my authority. No, Amechi, it has got to the point where you now question the authority of your father over what he does with the money he made from the proceeds of his land. My own land. You are questioning my authority. Okay, question.
Now I see. Now I recall the cost if anyone placed on the proceeds that will come from that land, that it will never be useful for anything. I've seen it manifest now, Papa. No wahala. Bobo need the gego. I'm just seeking your permission. It's not like I don't know what to do with this house. If you give man from you, I will sell this house and go and be useful with my life.
Onyinye! Onyinye Chukwu.
Mama.
My daughter, you know Chisom is not around. She's not yet back. She went to see her mother. So, here is 900 naira. I want you to go to the market. Buy me some things to prepare soup.
Mama, 900 naira. Is it not too much to prepare a pot of soup in this village? I'll manage 700 naira.
Oh. Onye, are you sure that one will be enough for you?
Mama, I will manage it. Oh, let me start leaving. It's getting dark.
It's even good so that from there at least you'll be exercising.
I know I need it, Mama. One.
Hey! Onyinye. Mama, let's manage 700 naira. Giving me back 200. My flamboyant child. Asi no sita di banama. Or the barabo. Onyinye managing 700 naira to go market. Here! Thank God.
Papa, give me my own share of the money. Papa, give me the money you made from the sale of that land. I am warning you now, Papa, give me that money. Else heads will roll here.
Let heads roll now. Amechi, let heads roll. You think I am stupid? Where is the 2 million naira I gave you? Amechi, I forcefully took land from a widow, sold it and gave you to become useful. You went to Abuja, squandered the money with your useless women, and now you have come back here and you're asking me to give you more money. Do you think I am stupid? No. Do you think I have no brains?
Is that what you have to say? Papa, you're pushing me to the wall and you think I'm joking, right? You think I'm joking, Papa? I will cut off your head, oh! Papa, I will cut off your head, oh! I will cut off your head, oh, Papa! Papa, you are pushing me to the wall. Give me that money, oh. If you don't give me that money, head to roll now, oh. I'll cut off your head, oh. Papa, I will cut your head, oh. I'll cut your head if you don't give me that money, oh.
If you are a man, God.
Hey, come back here. Hey, come back. Come back here. I came in peace. Hi. Can you help me call him?
So, who are you?
Okay. He's my friend in Abuja. I'm Jennifer. See, I didn't come to harm anybody. Can you just help me call him? Amechi! Amechi! Amechi, I've forgiven you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. God will bless you.
It's
Anything
okay.
you want me to do, I will do for you.
It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead and I will answer you perfectly. I'm a man at this village. I had to say,
No, we don't lie.
You don't lie, they know us.
Will you marry me?
Is that a question? He's already married to you. Does he need to give you another answer? As far as I'm concerned, he's married to you now.
No, Papa, allow him to speak for himself.
I will. I promise you I will do anything you want me to do.
Okay, that's fine. Look, I'm going to make you somebody if you abide by my rules and regulations.
Hey! We will abide to any rule you bring up. That's why they respect us in this village.
Yes, so, no, just that we don't have money.
Okay, that's fine. You have to go get ready. You're leaving with me to Abuja right now.
Huh? As in, now.
Papa, you heard her say right now. You are still asking her right now. Guinea-Bood, right now and now. Let me get my bag. I'm coming.
Baby, you have to take this to Clara, my friend. Here is 4 million naira. I want you to quickly take it to Clara, my friend. She knows what to do with the money. And you have to return as soon as possible because there are lots of things they can help me out. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, madam.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Yes, baby.
Let's have it.
4 million naira, you said?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as possible.
It's okay. Hello, officer. Yeah, he has just left with the money. Follow him up. Everywhere, yes. Everywhere. Thank you.
Papa, I told you I was going to make it, but you did not believe me, Papa. Now I have arrived. You see this bag? It contains 4 million naira. You remember Jennifer?
Jennifer. Your wife now?
Wife, Onye? Whose wife? She's not my wife. I can't even imagine getting married to that kind of lady. If I marry her, she will turn me into a houseboy. You need to see the way she orders me around. I made you do this, I made you do that. She now sent me with this money to go to her girlfriend's place and deliver it. Telling me she knows what to do with it. I zoomed away with the cash.
Hey! Wadike. You have finally duped them. Eh?
Yes.
You know, if Yunwa and her children are in Obodo Yibo, eh? So that when they come back now, they'll be making Inyanga for me. We have gone to Obodo Yibo. My own son will go to Obodo Yibo.
If you go to boy, if you go to line up, Papa, if you go to line up, Papa.
Is that a jam?
Papa!
Amechi, before you go to Obodo Yibo, you said inside that thing is how much? This bag is, you said it's 2 million.
4 million.
4 million. Okay, 4 million.
4 million naira.
Is it locked?
It's obvious it's locked now. Abige maybe quite the about.
Chelunu come Christian.
Abige maybe this bag or Guinness.
Chelunu.
What?
He gave him 2 million.
Which 2 million, Papa? You cannot invest in your son again.
No, my 2 million.
You cannot sacrifice for your son again.
You move, I move you.
Don't move me.
Oh, guys, that money you do from Jennifer.
See the money here.
Open it. If I kill you now, open it.
Hey. See the
Oh yeah, close it. Close it.
See,
Close it first. I am move now.
Officer, see.
Whatever statement you make now will be against you.
Move that way. My father is not a good person.
Shut up.
He ran away. Stop it.
Okay.
Officer, see, I'm not.
will not kill me. He will not kill me. He will not kill me. Amechi, you will not kill me. How was I to know that the police were after him? And he never gave me any sign. Hey! Hey, oh. I will not go back to that house again, no. I will go to my maternal place. Yes. Until this tension dies down. Amechi, you will not kill me. You will not kill me, oh.
Yeah, DPO. Okay. Please, can I talk to Amechi? Ah, shut up! So you want to run away with my money, Amechi? You want to disappear with my 4 million naira? This life, eh? Well, I wasn't sure of my instinct about you. That was why I sent you on an errand with that 4 million naira. And you fell for it. Shame on you. Shut up! You and who is husband and wife? Did you pay anything on my head? Please give the DPO the phone. Hey, DPO. Please, lock him up. I'll come and see you soon. Alright. Husband and wife, my roots. The evil that meant lives with them.
He dey boast, say he dey go Malaysia. The clothes where he wear for body, he buy them for China. All in property, very big. He dey wear woman hair, no be wig. The things where he like to chop is expensive. Mpompo, nampo. He got property. Mpompo, nampo. Property for Inyanga. Mpompo, nampo. He got property. Mpompo, nampo. Now who dash him monkey banana? He dey pose up, he dey shine up, he dey holla but no be oh no. He ain't got property, boro boro make me lychee. Mpompo. He dey pose up, he dey shine up, he dey holla but no be get ammo. He ain't got property, boro boro